Have you ever looked up at the moon and wondered about the stories it holds? Tonight, let's travel back in time to an event that has fascinated people for centuries: the splitting of the moon. This incredible story comes from the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Mecca. Before we go on, make sure you're subscribed to the Wisdom Channel, your source of timeless wisdom. The Quraysh tribe, his own people, were skeptical of his prophethood. They constantly demanded miracles, physical proof that he was truly a messenger from God. One night, they gathered and challenged him, saying, "If you are truly a prophet, then show us a sign." The figure portrayed is artistic and does not reflect the real likeness or face of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So the Prophet Muhammad prayed to God, and then something extraordinary happened. The full moon, shining brightly in the night sky, split into two distinct halves. One part appeared over one side of the mountain, and the other part appeared over the other side. The people were stunned into silence, their eyes wide with disbelief. They could clearly see the mountain between the two halves of the moon. This event is mentioned in the Qur'an, in Surah Al-Qamar, which means the moon. The very first verse says, "The hour has come near, and the moon has split." This miracle is also confirmed in numerous authentic narrations, or Hadith. Companions of the Prophet who were present that night, like Anas ibn Malik and Abdullah ibn Masud, narrated the event in detail, confirming they saw it with their own eyes. Abdullah ibn Masud even said, "I saw Mount Hira between the two parts of the moon." Now, some might try to explain this away as a mass illusion or a trick of the eye. But think about it. This wasn't just seen by one or two people. It was witnessed by a large crowd of skeptics who were actively looking for any reason to deny the Prophet. If it had been a simple illusion, someone surely would have pointed it out. Interestingly, there are even historical accounts from other parts of the world that might hint at this event. Some researchers point to ancient Indian manuscripts that describe a king witnessing the moon splitting on that very same night. While we rely on the Qur'an and Hadith for certainty, these external accounts are fascinating to consider. So what's the message behind this incredible miracle? It wasn't just a celestial light show. It was a powerful sign from God, a demonstration of His immense power and a confirmation of His messenger's truthfulness. It showed that the laws of nature are under His command. For the believers, it was a profound strengthening of their faith. For the doubters, it was an undeniable sign they could no longer ignore. The story of the splitting of the moon reminds us that there is more to this universe than what we can always see or explain. It invites us to look up at the sky, not just with our eyes, but with our hearts, and reflect on the power and majesty of the Creator. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as amazing as I do, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Channel for more content. See you next time.